Good morning, Year 3. This is our English lesson today. We're going to be able to read new vocabulary and use it in a sentence. So to be able to do this successfully, our criteria is to read each word carefully, listen to the word if necessary using Google Dictionary, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Tick across the relevant section of the grid, write a short example of what the word means and how it can be used in a sentence. And even if we've not heard of the word before, we're going to have a go at doing this. So you are going to be doing this independently, read and understand new words. If you already know some of these words, you'll show me how to use the word confidently in a sentence. I'm going to show you 2 examples before you complete the rest of the words on the sheet. You might need to access Google if you are not sure how to read a word, as Google can help you and you can hear the word being spoken. So, let's go to the 2 examples. Our first example here on the sheet is flesh. Okay, so I have read that word now, and the sheet is asking me, never heard the word before, put a cross here. Heard of the word before, put a tick. Okay, have I heard of the word before? Yeah, I have heard of the word before, so I would put here a tick. Okay, it now says to write a sentence to show how the word can be used. Even if you are unfamiliar with the new word, then have a go at writing a sentence with the word. So I may have heard of the word before, but I've maybe not used it in a sentence. So it might seem a little bit tricky, but this is where I can use Google Dictionary to help me. So if you go onto Google and you type in Google Dictionary, it will come up with something like this. And I'm going to type in that first word, so flesh. I can now see a definition and some pictures of what this word means. I can also click this speaker here and listen to the word being said. I can repeat this as many times as I like so that I can hear it and I can understand that word. I can read this definition. The substance consisting of muscle and fat that is found between the skin and the bones of a human or an animal. It does also, underneath, give an example of a sentence. She grabbed Anna's arm, her fingers sinking into the flesh. Okay, so it's giving me an example of a sentence, it's giving me some pictures, it's giving me a definition. So I'm starting to understand this word a little bit now. I feel confident that I can go back to that sheet and write my own sentence. So I'm thinking of writing a sentence that says, the smell of rotten flesh was seeping through the misty air. Now I've written a complex sentence. You could write a simple sentence, any sentence that shows you understand that word. However, even if you're unfamiliar with a word, just have a go at writing a sentence. If you're really unsure, then you can leave it, but try and have a go at as many as you can. So let's have a look at the next example. The next example is invasion. Okay, never heard of the word before, put a cross. Heard of the word before, put a tick. Well, I have heard of the word before. I've heard it in my history lesson, so I'm going to put a tick there. But I might not know what this word means. I might not know how to use it in a sentence. So again, I'm going to use Google to support me here. So just over the top, I'm going to highlight and I'm going to type in the new word, invasion. Okay. Again, if I need to, I will click this button to hear the word. Again, I can see some pictures here of what the word might look like, and I can see a definition, an instant of invading a country or region with an armed force. Okay, so back to my sheet then. I am going to write a sentence, and my sentence is going to say, after the invasion, comma, because I've used the fronted adverbial, the town was destroyed, full full stop. And there's an example of how I can use the word in a sentence. And then I would continue with the rest of the sheet. So your turn now. You are going to go to finish from number 1 all the way down the sheet, the rest of the vocabulary. So there are some examples here. I've only got half the sheet on the screen. And if you've heard of the word before, remember, put a tick. If you haven't heard of the word before, that's absolutely fine. You're going to just put a cross, and then you're going to attempt to write a sentence. Try and do this on your own, okay? Remember, Google is there to help you, but I don't want you to copy any sentences you find on Google. Try and have a go at the word on your own. If you need any help, please ask me for help or Mr. Braithwaite, and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you and good luck.